Hey y'all, Jnull0, my friend John, tagged me, and Trevor Fillmore tagged him, and the question is, why did you start your channel? And my answer is, I originally started my channel back in 2006 so I could comment, and then in 2008 I bought a Volvo 18-wheeler. And my wife and I, we'd been owner-operators for a long time, and that Volvo was going to be our last truck. It's the most expensive truck we ever bought, the fanciest truck, and we were going to drive it and pay it off and then retire. And that truck drove me to start putting videos up, mainly out of desperation. So many things went wrong with that truck, it just unbelievable. I don't even really like talking about it anymore. It's such a black cloud in my life. It totally changed our financial life. And that's why I started my channel. And then, about the same time, I started taking real notice of politics. The wars we were in, the reasons we were going to wars, the people that were suffering because of the wars we were in. You know, this is my personal opinion. You don't have to agree with me, but we have been in some wars and brought democracy, and I've probably done air quotes like 3 times in my life, brought democracy to people that did not want us there, and we changed a lot of countries and ruined innocent people's lives, killed them. Don't get me wrong, I don't blame anything on our soldiers. I blame politics. Anyway, that got me further involved in preparedness and self-sufficiency. I realized that our country has so far gone down the tubes, it's never coming back. And if you don't make yourself as little dependent on the system that we all know as possible, I think there's going to be a time in our future that we're going to all suffer from the dependence we have on the grid and the government and law and property rights. And I believe all that's going to change in our time. And that's what my whole life focuses on right now, making myself as independent of the grid as possible. And that is everything: the government grid, taxes, law, electricity. I haven't done anything, solar, or I haven't done anything about that yet, but I have goals and plans, and I'm limited on my financial resources, so I have to make choices of what to do next, and solar is down the road. Anyway, that's why I started my channel, out of desperation when I bought that Volvo. And actually, I had a Volvo representative contact me, and I got a little bit done, but it was too little too late. I had spent $50,000–$60,000 in repairs of my own money, and that was the first year, and the second year was similar, and it just got worse and worse. I mean, if you slammed the door, the engine quit running. It was that bad. Anyway, that's the I tried to make it short, but that never happens with me. Thanks for watching. I have a wasp nest that is inside my attic. As a matter of fact, there's a wasp right there. See them? I have sprayed, and I poked some styrofoam up, not styrofoam, steel wool up in there to try to keep the wasps from coming in and out. Oh crap, I just almost busted my butt. And man, I just can't seem to win. So I have another course of action. I'll show you what I got. I got the entrance to my attic, I got my ladder, and I got 3 foggers. I'm fixing to pitch up in there over in that corner of the roof. I gotta kill these things because that nest is just getting bigger and bigger. Let me get up in that attic. Just wanted to show you how much insulation I got up in here. This is all blown in, and the day I had this insulation blown in, I felt an absolute difference, I mean immediately, in the temperature in my house. And this over here is my sunroom, and I had to crawl up in there. Before I had this insulation blown up in there, I crawled up in there and I added two air conditioner vents because I closed in my carport and turned into a sunroom, and it does get a little warm over there still, but we're asking an awful lot for that air conditioner to cool another whole room that's, you know, 2/3 windows. Anyway, that corner over there is where they're coming in and out, and I don't see them, and the insulation is so high that I'm just gonna throw these over in that corner and go outside and see if I can spray them as they come out. Maybe I can kill them from the outside. We'll see.